right, so listen to all my, not just really athletes, main athletes, rappers, musicians, singers, actors, actresses, comedians, successful people, period, that have made it out from the struggle and still have family, friends, and loved ones that are struggling. You got to put them in motion. You got to set up a play where you can put everybody to work, put them in position to earn, to at least help you maintain what you have. Investments are always good. Real estate is always good. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and buy a bunch of people a bunch of real estate. Merely what I'm saying is if you take your money and invest it in a piece of real estate like I'm going to show you, if you take your money and invest it in a piece of real estate, you can always pull your money out of the building and allow them to collect the residuals off of it, thus costing you really nothing. Now watch, let's say you formulate an LLC amongst your team, right? And you invest money into a building, multifamily of course, that's going to be bringing in residual income, and you have your team refinance you out of the building and give you your money back. Instead of blowing money on them or running through the money where they won't have anything to show for it in the end when you elevate, because we all grow. Everybody roll with their homies all day long until one thing happens. That homie gets married or a woman comes into that homie life, because your woman is not going to allow you to blow that money on your homies anymore. And thus your homies don't like your woman and so forth and so on. The shit's just messy. So what I want to tell you is this. We're going to set up a play. We're going to first set up an LLC for those that ain't your crew. 3, 4, 5 of them, whatever it is. Then we're going to find a multi-unit for them to invest in. You invest in the project. You make sure you got the right people overseeing the project. Once the project is done, you have your crew that you set up with the LLC. You have the strongest member refinance you out of it. Pull all of your money out. Put your money back in your pocket. They'll have operating capital moving forward, and they'll also have a residual income that they can break down for the rest of their life. Not only do you do this for your friends to get them out your pocket, you do this also for yourself, because nothing lasts forever. All right? So I'm going to teach y'all the numbers and everything, but the reason I'm able to even speak on this, because we all go through this when you make it out. The reality of it is, but you don't want to leave your folks when you make it out, because those same folks are the ones that help build your character, who had your back when nobody else did. They're the first people to cross you, so it teach you how to watch out for others, so forth and so on. So I want you to understand how this goes. It's not just you, it's everybody. The last thing we want to do is take the money and run away from people that need us, you know what I mean, that help build the character, help put us where we are in life, you know what I mean? So that's just my thought process. The first run before the tank in 08, I was making $150,000 a month. I was 28 years old. I was rolling. Well, I thought I was rolling back then. I was rolling, right? And I looked up and I found myself in environments and then hanging with people that I, celebrating and hanging with people that I didn't really know. You know what I mean? And that bothered me more than anything. That's just me, So I vowed that once the market tanked and I got back on my feet, that this run here, if I'm gonna celebrate with anybody, it's gonna be with the ones that helped me get here. You know what I mean? And often enough, everybody wants to celebrate with the ones that helped them get there, but it becomes a burden because it feels like you're always the one that's putting out and so forth and so on. So let's set our family, our friends, our loved ones up. When we get out in front and we get educated and we build something, it's our duty to reach back and educate them as well, so they can have something for themselves. Because believe it or not, contrary to what you believe, they don't want a handout anyway. They want to be put on, all right? So I'm going to teach y'all a couple basic steps and a couple of models. So tag your favorite rapper, your favorite actor, your favorite successful person, and let's do it, man. Let's just do it.